Hey everyone, welcome back to Nick Farrell Reacts. Today we have a song called Hi Ren by a UK artist named Ren, who's based in Brighton, who apparently has struggled with a lot of health issues and has no record deals, but according to the patron who requested this song on my Patreon, links in the description, this guy is just extremely talented and again has no record deal. So I'm very excited to see. I love independent artists and I love supporting them and reacting to people that I've never heard of. So this will be really a lot of fun. Thank you, Buster, for requesting this song. Without further ado, I'll jump into it. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. We're just starting out and I'm just like flabbergasted basically at all the support I've gotten so far. So let's hop into it. Okay, before this starts, that's quite the it's quite the entrance. I don't know why I'm laughing. That's not funny, but so a man in a who looks like a butcher just walked in with a pig mask and wheeled him in on a gurney or a wheelchair, hospital gown. Very familiar with those. Work in a hospital. And an acoustic guitar. Let's see what happens. Nice finger work. Okay. Wow. Was not expecting that. The vocals, the pitch, out of this world. So I like the progression on those um, guitar chords moving up there, just kind of showing off what he's capable of doing. And then now sounds like he's gonna just create kind of like a simple beat for himself. Um, Ooh, this is cool. This is cool. Acapella too.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on you're pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi.
Whoa. Okay, so he's talking about it's been weeks. Did you miss me? The hand that feeds me. I'm assuming he's talking about mental health already. That's just where my head went. It's like an inner dialogue with like his demons. Holy wow, this is cool. So his voice is like, he obviously has an amazing vocal range and can make it sound really pretty. But now he's gonna sort of his cadence is kind of like rap. Ooh, this is cool. This is very cool. Awesome. Definitely my style.
Need me, you're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your.
I'm gonna go back.
Risky, cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on you're pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren.
Okay, so he's talking to himself. Yeah, Ren is again. It is his darker side. It's not your place to be batting off the hand that feeds me. So, essentially saying, you can't get rid of me. I'm always here with you. Don't even try to escape.
I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always be in line.
Oh my god. Okay. Just a heads up, I am a psych nurse, so this is hitting home for me. This is hitting home for me. I don't really want to go into it, but I see a lot of people who talk to themselves on a day-to-day basis. Parts of psychosis, and it's very difficult to watch. You know, they're there for help, but yeah, this is just this inner dialogue. You know, it reminds me a little bit of Smeagol and Gollum from Lord of the Rings. If you're aware of what that relationship's like, you know, one half is trying to better themselves and change their ways, go to a therapist, talk about it, get away from their demons, coping skills, right? And then the other side is saying, ditch the therapeutic stuff, turn to the drugs, turn to the outlets you've always trusted, follow your inner demon. I'm there for you. This is good. This is very good representation, I feel like, of what people are going through. Whew.
Lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate, this time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I.
You think I can amputate you, you or me, you or I? You just can't cut me off like some appendage you want to get rid of. The better half is kind of talking about their music and an outlet that they can use to escape. Why do we follow our demons sometimes? Is it just the easier side to cave to? I want to get back to who Ren is, though, as an artist. This is masterful. It's like watching an actor on stage who has completely transformed into a character. And I didn't mean to call him an actor. I don't know his past. I think he's obviously probably speaking from experience here. But this is powerful stuff. The dichotomy between the two forces some people have in their lives.
Remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my...
Okay, so beating him up for not having any success. Buster, the patron did let me know that this guy does not have a record deal and has struggled finding, support in the music industry. Maybe he's chosen to be independent. Let me know in the comments.
Top 10 hit. Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective, that thing you neglect.
The self-awareness of, no one wants to hear you talk about yourself, and no one wants to hear you complain about your depression and your anxiety. We're all going through it. And those voices inside tell you not to seek help. They tell you not to reach out to your friends, and they say, listen to me. Cave in. Haunting.
Having me
chills.
inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal? Next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious. Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before.
Talking about all the influencers that you're not original. Like there's a billion of artists have come before you and set the stage, and that none of the work you've done even touches that. Don't even try. Obviously, that's the commentary here. I don't believe that's true. This is amazing. This is top-notch stuff.
You criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before.
She sells seashells on the seashore.
Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth. Your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do.
All right, before we get into the suicidal, homicidal intentions here, yeah, they're just so rattled. I like the set. It's very simple. I like the cadence and the flow switches. He's keeping it interesting, right? It's like a very simple, guitar progression in the back. But on top of that is this complexity with his lyrics, his intonation, and his rhythm, right? Like, this guy can obviously change between basically just talking and then, a couple beats later, a couple indentations later, he's gone into a much faster sort of progression. This is cool. This is very cool. And that's hard to do.
Bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger,
Okay,
the righteous.
this is cool. So now he's taken over the voice of, Lucifer, the devil, or, something along those lines. I am sin. This is the darker side of your mind. Oh, God. Oh, God. So in psychiatry there is, I didn't want to get into this, but I will. In psychiatry there is, often with bipolarity or schizophrenia, especially schizophrenia, there are religious tendencies that come out. Even with patients that aren't necessarily religious, for whatever reason, people often have delusions that they're speaking to God or the devil's speaking to them, even if they don't normally believe in that kind of thing, or they are very devout and would be very scared of that kind of thing. Very interesting. I'm not saying that's what he's playing on here, but I think this is more just commentary about society and listening to your darker thoughts, but scary stuff.
Lies, Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
We're one and the same. Chaos, entropy. He switched up the guitar rhythm here. It's like, off tune, off beat. You can't think. Everything's manic. Shake. Very cool sequence.
Hi, Ren.
Camera's now moving. I'm just noticing all these little things about the way they film this. I'm gonna stop pausing so much and get into it.
I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know.
When you loosen, some here know me as the voice when you loosen the noose on the rope. So this is hope they're talking about when you're about to kill yourself, or you have plans to kill yourself, and there's something that stops you. God, this is powerful. This is really powerful. This guy has really thought about this. A minute ago I was thinking maybe it was just he was showing the progression of bipolarity specifically, which is oftentimes you have a manic episode, there was that manic voice, a very normal, stable, euthymic mood. You're perceived as normal, but then, another cycle will come and then depression hits in. But this seems more just like he's talking about hope to live. Wow.
People know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So carry the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
Lights flickering. Could this represent just thoughts jumbling, unable to process what you're thinking about, feeling like life is overwhelming, hearing voices in your head?
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the...
This person is so spot on. It is a pendulum. You're not David and Goliath. You're not fighting this beast all by yourself. You need to seek help and rely on others for support and help. And often, sadly, psychosis manifests in younger adults. And you can live a perfectly normal life up until you're in your 20s, and then all of a sudden a switch flips. This is a really good message. I respect the hell out of this guy.
David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win.
The more the light shone, or the more intense the light shone, so the best days of your life were brightest, the darker the dark days were.
It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
That was a really brave video. Collecting my thoughts here. That was weaved together really, really well, and I think it's one of those videos where you're gonna miss a lot of things on one watch. And I paused a lot. A lot of me just wanted to watch that in one take and just feel it. I did feel it, but yeah, that was pretty intense. What else about Ren? Can you let me know in the comments? Like, what's his history? I'm not, as you can see, I'm struggling to find words. Like, I just feel like he represented mental health so well there. It's not this simplistic fight that a lot of people think you could just solve with some medication. There's problems like medication adherence, side effects with those meds, people not finding the right psychiatrist or therapist, not having the right outlets accessible to them, such as friends or family support, financial stressors. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on and on. Not to mention all the discrimination against people with mental health, right? A lot of people walk past these people and they don't give them a second thought. I grew up in an area where there were a lot of homeless people, and a lot of those people had unresolved issues, and you do wonder how much life is being wasted with some of these people that, if they sought help, could be living such a better life for themselves, you know. This is a fantastic video. I'm probably going to rewatch this on my own just to see what I missed, but if anyone has comments or suggestions about how I can improve this, let me know. Let me know about Ren. Check out my Patreon in the description. And I will probably be reacting to more Ren in the future because that was pretty good. All right, I'll see you in the next one.